You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Good morning and welcome on this Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve, but it's Christmas Eve. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Chris Shelton, and we thought we'd change it up a little bit in what? Whoville. Who knows? Whoville. But anyways, we thought we'd just change it up a little bit, make things a little bit more fun and exciting. And I promised everybody that I would not be wearing nude leggings today, and I'm not.
Oh, and thank goodness and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everybody. So, with that said, good morning, Natalie. Nice to see you on here. Hello. And good morning to everybody. Philip. All right, let's start off with our feet out, about shoulders width apart. Our toes are pointing straight ahead. The knees are slightly bent, and I'm tucking my sacrum underneath, pressing back the Ming Men, which is the acupuncture point, right opposite the belly button. I feel like I should be breakdancing or something with this jacket on. Aparna! Hey! Mrs. Claus! Anyways, welcome, and hello, Lori Fry. Hello, and good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and begin by pulling down the heavens 3 times, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. Just really setting that intention. Remember, as we're getting into the holidays here, tomorrow is Christmas. And if you celebrate Christmas and families coming in, remember, it's not fun, it's family. So you may have to pause. Oh my God, Michelle, you look amazing. Look at you. Hey, oh my God, you guys are so funny. All right, gonna pull down the heavens one more time just because it feels good. All right, then from here, I'm going to toss the stone, so I'm gonna lift the arms up. Inhale, and then exhale. Lola! So much fun. So I'm going to go ahead and gaze to the tips of the fingers and allow for any excess of thoughts, feelings, or emotions to flow off like a dark cloud going several feet away from the body and down deep into the ground. There's Lori Fry from Tennessee, y'all. Lori Fry's in the house. Alright, so I'm going to just gaze at the tips of the fingers, and I'm going to allow for any excess of thoughts, feelings, or emotions to flow off. And in all seriousness, I've been talking about this for the last few weeks, that during this time of year, there tends to be a lot of heightened expectations. We tend to put a lot of stress on ourselves to make sure that we get that right gift or we're doing everything correctly. And just giving yourself the break and the acknowledgement that everything is as it's supposed to be. Everything is as it's supposed to be. Here I'm going to slow down, I'm going to bring it back to I'm going to bring it back to the center. I think Aparna's in Whoville as well too. Alright, we're going to slow it down here and bring it back to the center and pulling down the heavens 3 times. Inhale. And exhale. Yes. Inhaling, yeah, reaching up. Good morning. This is amazing. And exhale. Love the sweaters. Third pull, inhale, just really setting your intention for peace and harmony, centeredness, so important. All right, so I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring the feet a little bit closer together. You'll begin to lightly bounce. I love you. of things that bounce. Like, this hat is bouncing, kind of like my turkey head was bouncing. All right, so I'm just going to gently close my eyes and bouncing on the balls of the feet, simulating that bubbling well point. And from here, I'm going to focus my attention first on the ankles, allow for any tension or tightness in the ankles to release out through the bottom of the feet. Good morning, Brendan. Down deep into the ground. Next, bring the tension to the knees. Is there any tension or tightness in the knees? Releasing that as well. From here, bringing it up to the hips, the groin, the low back. Just releasing out any low back pain or stiffness in the low back. You have lumbar stenosis, sciatica going on. And then from here, center of the spine in between the shoulder blades, opposite the heart if there's any pain or tightness there, or if there's any emotions affecting the heart. Just allow for that to release as well as a dark cloud flowing down deep into the earth. Now bring my attention to the wrist, hands, and fingers. Any pain there, any tightness. Gently shaking that out as well. Out through the fingertips and down deep into the ground. Now the elbows. Does somebody have Christmas lights in the far right hand corner? So any pain in the elbows, allow for that to release as well. Love the sound outfit. Good morning. Next, the shoulders. The head and neck. Just going to allow for all that to release out through the fingertips and flow down deep into the earth. And then from here, I'm going to stop bouncing. Then I'm going to inhale. I'm going to grab the energy from the earth as I pull all the way up. And exhale and drop. Releasing down. Inhaling all the way up. Beyond the top of the head and exhale. Releasing down. Let's do two more. Inhaling. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Feel this energy raising up beyond the top of the head and drop. All right, stepping out, pulling down the heavens again 3 times. Inhaling. And exhale. Gathering, inhale. Good morning. And exhaling. So allowing for any excess thoughts, feelings, or emotions just to settle out. So we exhale. Alright. My favorite practice, especially during this time of the year, shaking the tree. Inhaling all the way up. And exhaling. Letting that stuff go. Inhaling all the way up. And let it go. Inhaling all the way up. And let's do 2 more. Inhaling and releasing down. Last one. Inhaling. And very good. And then pulling down the heavens 3 times. So once again, utilizing that practice. If there's anything that upsets you.
Willow Glen.
Willow Glen in the house representing 95125. Exhale. Inhaling. So anything that upsets you, just shaking that off, letting that go. Don't allow it to internalize, which then creates inflammation and disease. Alright, golden ball practice, going to pull up this earth energy. So after you finish pulling down the heavens 3 times, I'm going to lift this golden ball. I'm going to allow for it to expand between the arms. Allow for it to close, press into the body, press away. Mina. Hi. Inhale up, lifting that ball up. And close. And inhale and press away. There's the Gayhar family in the house. Inhale up and out. And press. Exhale and down. Down 10 like Julia Brown. Inhale, lifting that golden ball up. Feel it lift. Feel the ball expand between the arms. And close. Good morning, Jen. Pressing away. Feel that ball press up as I press down and allow for that to flow into the ground. Inhale, up. And there's our affiliate in the Northwest, Sherry Davis. Inhale. So grateful that everybody is joining us this morning on this Christmas Eve. Such special times right now in this time and space that we get to spend together. I'm really grateful for. So thank you so much for setting the time aside to join us. Is that Deborah?
Yeah.
Hey, Deborah.
Hey,
Pressing
Santa.
down. So as the collective community, we help to increase the consciousness of the planet as we change our own vibration. It subtly helps to increase the vibration of the whole planet. So just taking this time helps tremendously.
Emily.
Is that Emily?
Yeah.
Hey, Emily. Up, inhale, and out. And press in, and press out. And I think one thing that's really important for all of us is to, Cherie, is to acknowledge the gifts that we bring to the world. So it's not about just gift giving, or receiving. It's about what kind of gifts do we have, and acknowledging those gifts. Let's do one more just because that feels so good. So I'm going to inhale, lifting that golden ball up, out. The ball expands. Collect back, in, and out. And I'm going to push the ball down. I'm going to pull down the heavens 1 time. Inhale. Just really feel that energy come in. Alright, so now we're going into the microcosmic orbit meditation. Now I'm going to use my hands though to help to guide the chi, so I'm going to go flow straight up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen. Alright, so I'm going to imagine this energy racing up the spine, up the midline over the top of the head, and then flowing down the midline of the body through the perineum, and then like a pump, racing up the spine again. So the tip of the tongue is still gently curled to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth as it's saying the letter N. Lightly squeezing the anal sphincter muscle and relaxing the body. Inhale up and exhale down. Up and down. Feel the energy racing up the spine, up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen. And flowing down. Inhaling up. And exhaling. Let's do 2 more of those. I'm going to inhale all the way up the spine, raising up over the top of the head, down the front of the face, the chest, the abdomen, flowing all the way down through the perineum. The last one, inhale. And exhale. Make sure that energy is in the lower energy center. I'm going to then inhale, pulling down the heavens 1 time. And And exhale. Okay, so now going into the heart movement. So the balance, the heart element relates to the fire element. So we're going to balance out fire with water. So the kidneys relate to the water element, heart, pericardium, small intestine, and what is referred to as the triple burner relate to the fire element. I'm going to inhale into the center, and then I'm going to exhale as I turn, releasing out any abandonment issues, overexcitation, loneliness, lack of joy. Allowing love to come in. Feel that energy come in. Allow the abandonment, the overexcitation to leave. Allow the love to come in. Don't let Grinch take your Christmas. Inhale. Exhale and allow love to come in. Inhale and exhale. And pressing. Alright, let's do one more press. Allow the love to fill up into every cell, every tissue of the body. I'm going to bring it back to the middle here. I'm going to pull down the heavens one time. Inhale. And exhale. And now from here, I'm going to work with the kidneys. So I'm going to place my left hand on my right kidney, gazing at the back of the right hand as I bend at the waist here. Inhale on the up. Now if you want to, you can actually roll the tongue to the soft palate on the roof of the mouth. This connects the internal channel for the kidneys. Inhaling up and exhaling. So we're working with fear and shock. Allowing for the fear to leave. Is there something that you've seen, witnessed? Or maybe you survived some kind of trauma like abuse, neglect. Allowing that to release. Or maybe you're just recovering from some inflammatory disease or illness. That weakens the kidneys too. And allow for the positive virtue of willpower and gentleness to come in. Allow the bill cloud to fill up into the kidneys. And allow the fear and the shock to leave. Last one, coming to the top here, then we're going to switch, go the opposite direction. Now working with the left kidney. Exhaling as we bend. Now remember not to bend too far. If you have lower back issues, don't bend too far. Don't press it. Just the idea of having the hand on the kidneys and bringing the mind into the kidneys is strong enough to create a change, a positive change and a release. To come in, the gentleness, allow the willpower, the wisdom from the trauma. So we have a saying in Chinese medicine that when we pull out past pain from our bodies, there's two components. We want to let go of the pain, but we want to keep the wisdom that's learned from the circumstance. So even if it's something that's painful, we still want to bring it back to the wisdom. What did we learn? What can we share with somebody else our experiences and not take that to our grave? So whatever your trauma is, making sure to share that. Somebody else can learn from what you've been through. I'm going to come to the top here. Finishing up. Blowing down the heavens one time. Inhale. And exhale. And as I finish blowing down the heavens, setting up, I'm going to go into a center of balance meditation, and I love Vince Rodriguez's sweater there. I'm going to pull in Mrs. Claus. I love it. I'm going to pull in Mrs. Claus here as we walk through the center of balance meditation. There she is. Ho, ho, ho. All right, so from here what's going to happen is that we're going to relax in our muji posture with our eyes gently closed. And what's going to happen here is that we're going to go ahead and have the breath long, steady, even, and deep into the lower abdomen, 1 inch below the belly button. I want us to feel the breath come in. And as we exhale, feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. Focusing first on the front of the body, starting at the top of the head. Imagine warm oil begins to melt down through the front of the forehead, the brow bone, eyebrows, and eyes. Feel what's in front of you, through the nose, the cheeks, the lips, the chin, the ears, in front of the neck and throat. Branching off into the upper chest and shoulders, the biceps, flowing through the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the palms of the hands, leading all the way out to the fingertips. Now this warm oil envelops the entire chest as it flows down into the flanks of the body, the rib cage. Flowing down into the abdomen, into the waist, into the groin, to the thighs, the knees, the shins, ankles, feet and toes. Allow for this warm oil to flow down deep into the ground. And just take a moment there and feel the entire front of your body from head to toe. Now I want you to feel the left and right sides of your body. And from there, now feeling what's going on behind you. So starting at the crown point at the top of the head. Imagine warm oil that begins to melt down through the scalp, touching every hair follicle, every cell, every tissue. As it flows down through the nape of the neck, behind the ears, you feel now the upper shoulders relax. As the warm oil flows through the triceps and the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the back of the hands, leading all the way out to the fingertips. And as this warm oil flows down from the upper back, the mid back, the low back, it wells up at the waist, flows through the buttocks. You now feel the hamstrings and the back of the knees, the calves, the ankles, the heels. And allow for this warm oil to flow down deep into the ground. And now take a moment to feel what's behind you. Now going inward, connecting to your higher self, whatever that looks like for you. Imagine this white light that penetrates through the crown point at the top of the head. This white light illuminates your senses of what's going on inside of you. So I want you to visualize and feel, starting off with the brain. You visualize and feel the left and right hemispheres of the brain, the space between the brain and the skull. Flowing down, you feel behind the eyes and the nerves that connect from behind the eyes to the center of the brain. Pineal gland, pituitary gland. The bones of the face, the muscles, the blood vessels, capillaries. The sinus cavity flowing into the inner ear. You now visualize and feel the upper palate of the mouth, the lower palate. Traveling down through each vertebra of the neck to the center of the neck and throat. Visualize each vertebra. Visualize the arteries, the air passageway. As we melt down now into the center of the shoulders, upper back, and chest, feel the bones, feel the fascia. Feel the center of the biceps and the triceps. As this white light continues to the center of the elbows, you now visualize and feel the center of the forearms, the small bones, wrists, and fingers of the hands to the fingertips. This white light now touches every rib as it wraps around to the spine on the back. The white light fills up into your heart and spills over into your lungs. Feel the respiration. Feel your heartbeat. As the white light now fills up into our liver and gallbladder, the stomach and spleen on the left side of the body, the intestines, the bladder, the kidneys on the low back, the sacrum, the bones of the legs and muscles surrounding them. You now visualize and feel the center of the knees, the patellas, the center of the shins and calves, ankles, feet and toes, all connecting, all flowing off deep into the ground. And from there, imagine your feet melting into the earth as though you're standing into a sea of liquid energy. Next, imagine roots growing out from the bottom of the feet, connecting you down to the center core of the earth. As you inhale, we're going to grab this golden light from the earth. It's going to race up the roots of the legs into the abdominal cavity as I inhale. And then as I exhale, descending down any toxicity from my cells and my tissues, out the legs, out the feet, and down deep into the ground. Inhaling, I feel this golden light race up into my abdominal cavity as I inhale, and then as I exhale, letting go of any organ dysfunction, any emotions that don't serve me. Inhale, lifting all the way up, and exhaling, lifting down, pressing down. Inhaling, feel the golden light come up, and exhaling, allowing for that to flow down. Once again, really making a conscious effort as this golden light races up the roots of the legs into the abdominal cavity to let go. Imagine any dysfunction, any toxicity inside the body, leaving out the feet and dispersing down deep into the ground. So as we inhale, pull it all the way up. So maybe you ate something, maybe too many deep fried Twinkies. Inhaling, so letting go of those deep fried Twinkies. Or anything else that maybe has created toxicity inside your body. Once again, according to Chinese medicine, the leading cause of death and disease is emotional stress. So I really want you to hone in and let go of that stress, let go of that inflammation. All right, let's do one more here. Inhale. And exhale. And let's finish off by pulling down the heavens 3 times. Inhale. And exhaling. Just really acknowledging what this holiday is really all about. Giving thanks to life. Giving thanks to God, to Source. Now my second pull here, giving thanks to this planet Earth that nurtures all life. The sun, moon, and the stars, all the planets. Third pull here, sending our love and gratitude out to the world, and especially to everybody and their family on the Chi Club. Really appreciate your support and you taking the time to cultivate yourself, because when you improve yourself, you improve the vibration of the whole planet. And as we wrap up here, we're going to place the hands over the lower dantian, 1 inch below the belly button. As I inhale, I'm going to imagine a white mystical pearl that forms underneath the hands, expanding brightly, and then as I exhale, I'm going to feel this white light radiate around the waist to the kidneys. Inhaling, the pearl gets brighter and brighter. Then as you exhale, feel that light radiate around the waist to the kidneys. Rejuvenating, replenishing. This time as you inhale, the pearl becomes more condensed. Gathering energy from the room around you. You can actually feel the walls, floor, and ceiling pull into your center. Then as you exhale, the pores open up on the skin. The energy rushes out like wind, front, back, left, right, above, and beneath you in all directions. Inhaling, feel that pearl condense. And then as you exhale, feel your light shine, letting go of the physical body. Just feel your light shine. we exhale, allowing our light to shine on the world, those in need, sending out our love, our gratitude, and our hope, peace, and happiness. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. Special holiday season, sending our light to you. And then from there, we're going to slowly open up the eyes. I'm going to shake out my feet, shake out the hands. All right, how's everybody feel? Doing great? Yeah, thank you so much. What do you have to say, Ozzy?
I feel fantastic, and I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all that good stuff. And remember, vegetarians live longer.
I think maybe Ozzy's a little biased.
I
because
think
he doesn't want
Ozzy's
to
being a little foul there. Do you get it? A little foul. Anyways, everybody have such a blessed day and a blessed holiday. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Make sure to share this stuff with other people because, especially, I can't emphasize this enough. This is what we need to help to change the vibration of the planet. And thank you for everybody for joining us and for everybody for dressing up too. It's so much fun. Get in here, Mama. All right. So from our house to yours, have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Christmas.
I don't know what's politically correct or not. Anyways, have a blessed day and thank you so much for joining us again. And until next time, we will cheat you later. Do a little dance.
Good job, Ben.
Ooh, get down tonight. Ooh.